All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area.
Resident Evil Zero is a classic Resident Evil experience through and through. From tank controls to the limited ammo and healing curbs, this is everything loved by the original games in a whole new experience. Zero released the same year as the remake of the first Resident Evil game and takes many gameplay attributes from that remake. Cameras are fixed at angles and only change when traversing different areas on the pre-rendered backgrounds, which despite originally being released on the GameCube, become gorgeous with the enhanced resolution the current gen ports provide. Even the character models themselves still hold up despite being nearly 15 years old. Capcom did an amazing job crafting the visual aspects of this game. The gameplay is as classic as the series has been. You'll have limited ammo and have to carefully pick when and where to use your ammo. Oftentimes, it's better to simply avoid combat entirely. There are several puzzles to figure out all throughout the game, and that's also where the two playable characters come in. Throughout the game, you'll have to switch between Star's Ancient Rebecca and Billy, a known fugitive. With these two characters, you'll need to solve various puzzles in order to progress, and the game handles this mechanic extremely well. It certainly is a game from the GameCube era, as the puzzles are not easy to figure out. There were several times where I had to look up a guide to figure out what I had to do because I had tried everything I could think of and nothing was working. Very few of the puzzle solutions were not obvious once figured out, but there were a few that aren't very logical. The story involves new recruit Rebecca Chambers having to work with fugitive Billy Cohen to solve the mystery behind the cause of an attack on a train and the Black Bart story behind the virus. It's an engaging plot for anyone familiar or unfamiliar with the first Resident Evil game's story, and while I would recommend playing through the first game's remake before diving into Zero, it still offers a satisfying experience to newcomers. At a cheap price, gorgeous visuals, classic Resident Evil gameplay, and an intriguing story, Resident Evil Zero receives a high recommendation for anyone looking to play something that is both scary and very well made. Happy Halloween, everyone.